Hi, and welcome back. Never fear the pale threshold. So today, we're going to be talking about working through our troubling thoughts and experiences. So, oftentimes, you'll have a thought or experience and you're not quite sure how to parse it out, how to compartmentalize, how to really figure out what happened without allowing your biases and your preconceived notions to taint the idea in your mind. Now, this is important. This is going to be part of the CBT-P series. So that's cognitive behavioral therapy for psychosis. This is a worksheet, so I'm not a mental health care professional, disclaimer, but this is just going through a worksheet. So it's not something that I necessarily have to guide you through. But we're going to be focusing on just one troubling thought or experience that might have happened to you recently. So, first of all, what is important about this troubling thought or experience that you've had? And how certain can you be about the accuracy of your belief about the thought or experience? So you can take notes if you need to. And so here's the difficult part. Is there another way to think about this situation? So in dealing with this particular situation, is there another way that maybe you could frame it that's less harsh or more realistic? Are you looking at all sides of this particular issue? What additional information would help you with this troubling thought? So, is there a way that you could gather more information about this situation to either confirm or deny what it is that you suspect about it? Where can you find the information that you need or want? Can you do research about it from resources that are objective? Is this something that is testable? Can you get pictures, recordings, audio recordings? Can you ask questions of trusted sources? So the next part is about potentially conducting experimentation to confirm or deny your biases and opinions about a particular situation. Now, I say biases and opinions, but realize too that your perceptions are part of this. So it's not just like an opinion that you would have about politics or about, I like this style of clothing, but I don't like this style of clothing. These opinions also can taint your perceptions of your life experiences. So, what is an experiment that you could potentially perform to confirm or deny what it is that you're experiencing or that you perceive you might be experiencing? Now, when you do an experiment, you have an expected outcome. So what is your expected or perceived outcome in this particular situation? And what would it mean if it were confirmed or disproven? Now, The next part is that you actually perform that experiment. What is the actual outcome of that experiment? This is very important because this is the part that you need to be able to hold on to regardless of anything else that happens. What conclusions can you draw by going through these steps? So, what is the thought that you've had? And what % do you believe it? What are some alternative? So, like, if you think that one particular thing is happening, what are some other alternative explanations for what you are experiencing? And what % do you believe those? And then do your investigation. You look at your expected outcome versus your actual outcome. And then from that, you are able to draw a new conclusion and have a more objective idea of what is actually occurring. So that would be how you work through this particular type of problem. And you can use this. Sometimes people will hear voices. Now, this can happen during psychosis, but it can also happen if you are doing things like divination or spirit work, or if you're working with entities of any kind that are not spirits. It can happen during gang stalking. So a lot of times people will get messages from their gang stalkers as voices that they hear. So these techniques can be used for all of these different situations and can be very important for keeping you grounded and keeping you safe when you are in any of these situations or perceive that you're in any of these situations. So never fear the pale threshold. Thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate your comments down below. Please do keep it positive. We don't tolerate negative comments here. I apologize. Even if they're informative, I have to delete it. Please do keep it positive, because that's what we're all striving for here. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon.